Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of XP to Profit. We are going to see what happened with the DAX. I just want to see, I did put in a buy for the DAX yesterday. I actually did too. Oh guys, oh. Yeah, we entered the buy over here, I remember. And this candle took us out, and it's because the range was so small. That was the biggest concern for me. But as you can see, I think this thing, if your stop loss was a bit further than mine, this would have been a very profitable trade, and you would have been in the trade until market close. So this was really a good setup. Just unfortunate for me that it took us out yesterday on this candle, and that happens. That tends to happen sometimes, or actually a few times, and then because of that comes back to, I've heard one guy say, and he's an institutional trader, and he says, where you plan to put your stop loss, that is where your entry should be. And although I haven't seen it a lot, but I have seen the case in the fact that when I have a stop loss, I should have put my entry and it would have been the perfect trade. But it's not something that I see too much. Anyway, it is 8:32. My time, server time is going to be 7:32. So we are busy with the 5 candles. But yeah, guys, this was a very good setup. Really, I could have re-entered. Definitely I could have re-entered. But again, I wasn't here and all that stuff, so, and I don't want to trade if my focus is not here fully. But if it was you and it took you out, you definitely could have re-entered. There were no candle closed beneath the zone, so it was still a valid position for a long. Well, if this candle did close above the range, came back, retest, got rejected beautifully, and then it went up. So you could have re-entered. Okay guys, let me just, so again, if I didn't talk now just for 3 minutes and I actually focused a bit on what is happening now, I would definitely have entered a sell now there. Just again for my risk appetite. I might still do it. Let's try. Again, it's just for me, it's for my risk appetite. So I'm going to enter it. I'm going to keep the stop loss a bit shorter. Again, it's for me because I know this thing is on a resistance, but it did break through. This is the next resistance. So yeah, around about there. So let's put this then on. So it's basically an ideal place for that liquidity grab, where my stop loss is at currently. But it's again, it's a risk I am willing to take. So okay, so we're waiting for 5 candles. I just wanted to bring my lines and my little shape, and we're going to see what is going to happen. Okay, so again, 7:25 my server time, and it's my time 8:25. We start from there. That's where the red line is, And then we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. We mark the highest of those 5 and the lowest of those 5, and then put the little pink block on that range just to identify the range. Then if we have a candle closure outside the range, we then take the long or the short, depending on which side the candle closes. So that's just for the last time how to explain what the rules of engagement is, and then your risk management rules depends on your risk. I am risking 1% per trade, and then I put my stop loss on the opposite side in whichever direction the candle closed off the range. So if it's closing at the bottom, I take the short, I take my stop loss and I put it at the top or outside the box of the zone. And the same with for a long, or the opposite for a long. Okay, so we are just waiting for that to happen. Then we are back in the game. So I did not have time to play any further yesterday. I did actually, after the video, I played for a couple of hours just to get everything back and all that stuff. But as you can see, it was all in vain. I really tried hard. I've lost everything a couple of times. I tried to get back to that place and it's just so I've lost everything. I got this on my way back, and like luckily I came back home. So there is I believe I did find a new village, but it is very frustrating, honestly. So I'm going to make my essentials again. I am running through my iron, but that's fine. We can just mine for more. I don't know why I made that if I have this. It's fine. Again, it's fine. We will figure it out. Okay, and I actually had I actually did have full iron set, but there's a dragon in my way, and I could not just bypass that dragon or get around it. It kept blasting me and killing me. Okay, I need more string. That's fine. We will do that. Okay. And this is all I'm going through. All of this just to get the leather and the tusks we are in need of in order to make a avian shield. Oh, not shield, avian saddle. But nevertheless, no shit. Fucking creepers. Yes. And I just wanted to harvest some of the potatoes. Guys, the creepers are ridiculous. I think really they are one of the biggest reasons I've been dying thus far. So what played a big role of me not succeeding in getting the stuff I needed when I got there was the winter. Because the moment I died and I respawned at a point where I slept in the field with a bed and not with a sleeping bag, I spawned in naked, and from there it was just a nightmare. Every time I go back, I die. Then I get desperate, and then I want to have my revenge. And then I make stupid mistakes. And that was basically what happened. The whole time. And it is actually, if you think of it, you can take that through to trading as well. If you lose a trade or whatever, you can lose a big trade, then you want to revenge trade. And that is exactly what you need to... Here is food. What you need to avoid. Problem with RLCraft is I cannot avoid it. I need to try, at least, because of all the stuff that is despawning every time. So we have carrots there. I'm not going to farm those yet. What I can do is I can actually plant these seeds. Let's do that. So to have a farm going, it's really beneficial because, and I do have a hoe there. It's really beneficial because if you need XP, you can quickly just farm the crops and then you get XP. No, I do not have a hoe here, so I need to make a hoe. I'm not going to make an iron hoe. I am going to make a stone hoe. Okay. Okay guys, we just need to figure out if we're going to take a full set of iron armor, or are we going to try and find what we need on the road. Let us see. I ran past a place that has quite a lot of iron. So alternatively, I can go to the city thing. I think it was this one. I haven't even explored this because I was so desperate just to get home. Even it's on the opposite side. How I ended up here is... to this day, it is beyond me. So we have boots, at least. We have diamond wolf armor. I can melt this. Why? No. Why? There's diamonds there. That's very interesting. Guys, sorry. I did not explore this yet. I just came here and I just ran to the waystone to get home. So we can have a bit of an exploration here. We are still busy forming that opening range. Here is some wool. At least I know that. So I can, but I'm going to not take that with me now. I am going to just take one of these beds. Because, like I have learned, is a sleeping bag does not count as a respawn point. And that is really unfortunate because I truly believed it did. Okay, I just want to see where we can go. No. What? Why? Let me. Yeah, okay. No. Okay. I need armor. Let me just... Okay. I will show you guys. Let's just run around a bit. There's nothing much over here. I'm going to try and find some, hopefully, metal of iron armor, like that. Yes, keep it. Okay, we need helmets. Or a helmet, and there's a sword. What is this? Fire resistance. Okay, so we need a helmet and we need leggings. So why I am getting so quiet is this. If I see this, normally that's means there is gold ones, full set of iron ones, and a full set of diamond ones. It just, I don't know how it works, but it just randomly spawns into some areas openly sometimes, and sometimes there's a cave system here because I can... First of all, there's lagging. It's... And lion. guys. We are almost there. Something is happening. It's definitely underneath. Okay, let's break my foot. Hey, what I wanted to get while I am thinking of that now, it is melons. Guys, these are so good. Okay, I'm just going to take that more diamonds. And we have leggings, and we have enough iron for a helmet. Okay, I'm going to do that. Then we are sorted. No, I don't. Then we are sorted. There is something there underneath here. I just don't know what. No. I need a crafting table. This thing is... Sorry, what... It's stepping without... It's stepping the block without me jumping. So it just makes me confused a little bit. Okay, I have... That's fine. Let's take this. I wanted to go and get some planks, but I have this. That's fine. There's a lot of noise outside. Sorry about that, guys. It is very noisy outside, so let me... Again, I'm really trying to limit that noise, but it's the neighbors. Okay, let me show you. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are busy with the 5th candle. So that is the highest point. I'm still in this trade. And we are busy forming the lower point. So we are going to see, it's going to be in 1 minute. Then we will have a range. Sorry guys, I just checked what was going on. It seems like the neighbors is moving. So that is why it's so noisy. Okay, this is now the range. So we will see again. I am in a short for now. We will see what's going to happen in 5 minutes. Hopefully this candle closes early outside the range so that we can have a valid short or a valid long. I am really trying not to form a bias, but it is difficult for me sometimes. But anyway, back to the game. Let us see. Okay, so we have found what we need. I do have a bed. I have water. Okay, it is the bare minimum. But I think we are ready to go back to where the dragon was and where I found the troll place. I haven't explored this too much because I don't want to what I did not bring is a bucket with water, but it's fine. I might get a little bit of hypothermia here. Let me just at least leave the torch. So I'm just backtracking on the path that I ran to find that purple place. Just cool down for a bit. And why does it feel like... Oh, it was this side, yeah. Because I ran on the other side of that building there, came back towards this side. I really am just wanting to get to shade or water. Okay, and that's fairies. I want to remove myself where fairies is, because they steal my loot, everything off me. So I came from that side. Now I slept there that night, and I continued towards that side. Bit of that candle. We can definitely look for a... Didn't close towards the bottom side of the range. It's actually making a bit of a bullish candle, as we will see. I think I went that side first and then returned. I ran past. It seems to me I have a skill unlocked. I don't know which one it is. So I don't jump, it just takes a step automatically. That's cool. Okay, so there's a dragon. I wanted to avoid that dragon, so I ran that side all around. But you see that's floating now, or flying there, and not there. No, please. I'm going to cry if this thing... It's literally flying towards me. No, just leave me alone. Oh, sorry guys, I am so... What is this? Okay, let's go quickly to the markets. So it is 9 o'clock. Okay, so we are at a resistance. That is where the real resistance is. So I am going to... I actually had to take out my trade now because we are now in the zone for the strategy. But nevertheless, again, this is my... And this is just something I don't know. I tend to believe that DAX is going to go down, but it might break through this resistance, and then we can look for a higher high potentially. It is Friday also, and another thing that tends to happen to me is that with the profit that I make during the week, I tend to lose all that profit on a Friday. So I am at a point where me personally won't be trading on a Friday. I will still play around a bit, like now, for example, with the strategy, and if this tends to turn profitable on a Friday for me, I will then implement this then on a Friday. But other than that, a Friday just seems to kick my ass. Yesterday's, with all the announcements that I seen, it wasn't, the markets didn't react quite as much as I expected them to. So it was the end of the month, etc, etc. So then you get months that's fine like that. It's very it doesn't have the big reactions, and then you get months that when it's month end and these announcements, it is ridiculous what happens in the markets. And the safest is not to trade on those days. But yeah, the noise of the neighbors, it's going to be difficult to work around that, because they are moving and they are disassembling not a building, but it's like a roof, a corrugated roof with containers. So I think there's going to be quite some noise today, which I will try and limit what goes through to you guys. Okay, so we are waiting for this candle to close, either to the downside or to the upside. Once that happens, we will take the valid short or the valid long. It really wants to go down, but the DAX is difficult. The DAX is difficult this last couple of days for me. Other people won't find this difficult, but for me it is difficult, because it's between a strong support and a strong resistance. Yesterday's trade was really, it was a beautiful trade. All this would have been profit if I wasn't subjected to what do you call it, the sweep. Because I think I might take this trade out. Or we should let it run. So it's very indecisive. Normally this first candle shows us okay which direction it wants to go, but it is very indecisive. So I was really hoping for this candle to close above or below the range so that we can have a clear entry. But let's go back to the game while we wait. I will keep you guys posted if there's anything happening. We are going to... Okay. If anything happens, we are going to know why. But the problem is... What the... Ika. I haven't seen one of those before. The problem is I don't have a boat with me. So it might be not a bad idea to go there and grab some planks. I think I'm going to do that because this thing is too close for comfort. Okay. I need 4 for a crafting table, and then I need then I need 5 for a boat. What I am scared of is the fact that when I am at sea, I tend to go and die. But hopefully that thing also goes to sleep. And another dilemma I'm sitting with is I don't really want to sleep. Otherwise, this is going to be my respawn point. And if I die now, I'm going to spawn at that's a different place. But what I can do is on my way there, I can gather some wool and make a proper bed now. Okay guys, let's do that. I'm going to leave that to be my spawning point. I am going to take my boat and row where I think I was going. So we did have a strong push towards the upside. So the other problem is when I ran here, like the ocean or whatever, or the ocean was frozen. At least I got some melons. One sheep, that was almost. Okay, so we have a push towards the upside. Exactly the opposite what I expected. Guys, honestly, I am so scared of a long. Okay, see, I was here. This is not the correct place. This is not the correct place. But I have to say, this little buff I got by not jumping, it is really coming in clutch. Let me go back and see where that dragon is. And try to remember what way I ran. I just came from here. Because the dragon is there. I can't remember how close I went by it. Okay, here is wool. Let me get the wool for a potential bed. So I just now need one more. That's fine. What? Okay guys, just to give you an idea, so I should be taking the long now. It's a bit far beyond the zone, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for a retest, but this is going to take me out on my experimental rate. We are at, however, at a resistance. That is resistance. So what I can show you over here. So again, I think I'm going to be subject to a liquidity sweep here. It's going to take out my stop loss maybe, then come back. Then we'll see if it's going to go in the continuation towards the upside, or if this thing is going to be rejected. So this is on daily. It's very far. As you can see, this is in January. We are at it's again, we are at the highest highs. So do you understand why I tend to have this bearish bias? It just feels that this thing is going to come down and reject somewhere, or at least have the reaction of hitting a highest price. But like I said, that can be today, that can be tomorrow, that can be whenever. Next week, tomorrow is Saturday, so next week, the week after, it can consolidate here until something big happens and then have a big reaction towards either break through the highest price or reject to lower prices. But I'll keep an eye out and we can have a little more gameplay. If I can just get to the place I was. So that I can show you. Okay, so this was one of my temporary bases. There was my sleeping place and my lava. I did leave some stuff here, which I will come and pick up. So, guys, it's a big push towards the upside. It's going to take out my stop loss. But we'll see how the reaction is going to be now. Okay, but nevertheless, we are wanting to find... So when I ran past here, that dragon was on the ground. So I wasn't so concerned of going too far towards that side. But again, the ocean was frozen. I did previously ran through here and I didn't find what I was looking for. So what I did is I returned there. I think it's still... Let's go further than just this. Let's go further around. Hopefully sirens or the ocean serpent doesn't kill me. But anyway, I just got taken out that trade. It was a experimental trade again, like I said. Well, not experimental, it was just a chance. It was just a chance. I still believe this thing is going to reject. So now I have 3 wool, I can make a bed. So guys, I am literally running around trying to see something that is familiar. And I believe that is. The only difference is this was all frozen solid. So what we're going to do... Oh, and I had the feathers as well. Let's row and see what happens. Okay, so we're getting some reaction of that high. Not a lot. We are getting some. Oh, guys, this jumping is so... the stepping buff is so nice. Okay, I cannot remember this. So I am not going to... I didn't want to do this. Or I didn't want to be here. Because that... Nope. again. Guys, I do not remember any of this. I'm really trying to... And there's a bee. What is that? That's... And there's a... I can't remember. I just know it's not even a battle tower, it's... Let's see. I will still run this way, as we are not getting a trade. It's very... Again, it's... I don't want to form this bias, but we are at a high... I don't know if it's a historical high, but we are at a high. Maybe I should... Because the fact that sleeping bags doesn't cause me to... See, there's another dragon. Okay, yeah, we are way off course here. And that's the thing about RLCraft. You can be prepared as much as you can, or try to get back to where you came from. But you can get lost quite easily. Okay, I'm just trying to find another sheep. I do have... Let me know. Okay. Yes, I'm going to just pause the recording here. There's a graveyard. Okay, so basically, I will show you now. This dex is climbing still. And I'm not bummed out that I didn't take the trade. Purely because I know it's... this is a bit... I will show you guys now. I just want to sleep. But purely because this is a higher... or might be a historical high. I believe it is. Okay, I'm going to get help with him here now. I'll just run down quickly towards the jungle side so that I can just warm up a bit. Nope. Okay, I will try to find that place off screen to show you guys. You can see we are pushing towards the upside. Didn't really have a retest, so I am not comfortable taking this trade, and it's fine. I mean, that is what it is. That is the historical high, I believe, and we are heading towards that quite strongly. What I might do is I will wait. I will wait. Okay guys, so unfortunately no trade for the DAX today. I will see if there's a retest coming and rejection, clear rejection, and the continuation to the upside. But again, because we are at such a high, it is a difficult place to, for me personally, to take trades, because the rejection can be, as you can see here, this rejection came here, well, had this resistance here, and the reaction was quite bad. Almost 2,000 points. 1,500. And it's not like that is happening it can happen very fast, but and remember this is the daily chart. The 5-minute chart, it's bullish. So we will see what's going to happen. But unfortunately, there's no trade for me. I am not comfortable taking a trade. So I will pause the recording here and we will continue this afternoon. In the meantime, I'm going to try and get to the place where I was in game, so that we can just have a starting point. Okay, guys, I will see you now. Okay, guys, welcome back to the rest of the episode. So you can see we did have that push. I didn't take this long because of the resistance, and we are busy coming back. I also didn't take the short because I wasn't at my computer for it. But yeah, there's a valid short. So now we are busy and we're going to look for the gold and USD. I'll give you guys an update now on the game. It's not going great, but we will get there. So this is just, again, my experimental zone is being drawn. So I just want to experiment a bit with that. I just want to get all the lines ready for market open. Let me just... Okay, now my dog is walking around. She is lying with me here the whole time. For some reason she wants to walk around now. Okay, but anyway, just wanted to get my lines and my shape so that we can draw that zone when it comes. We are busy. I am done with this experimental one. I just want to see. We got a big push towards the downside of the gold. There is a fair value gap at the bottom here. I think it's going to go sweep, and then we might look at a change of structure towards the bullish side. But it's Friday, so anything can happen during the weekend. Okay, guys, towards the game. I have been dying a lot. You do not understand. It is unreal. Every time I want to come and get my stuff, I died. It's been repeating itself over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm still looking for that building we were when I found the what do you call it? The trolls. And this game is just ridiculous. Every time I think it's fine, something wants to kill me. Oh gosh, sorry, it is just so frustrating. I mean, to do one thing, that's fine. And to be difficult, I can understand that, but holy crap. It's been wild, to say the least. It's been really wild. I can't find that place. When I sailed out to the sea, I died 3 times of a sea serpent. Every time I'm doing this and I pick up my bed, I die, then I get thrown to who knows where, because my respawn point is reset. If I go to the ocean, the sea serpents really loves to kill me. I've tried going back to the footage, watching the footage to see where that place is, but even that, I am struggling. I am really struggling. And I knew I was going to struggle, but this is just next level. This is really just next level. Okay, so now, so that's one of the problems now. I've set my respawn point, and I picked it up now. So if I die now, that means respawn. This is a dragon. There's a sea serpent. I'm sorry, I am not going. Yeah. And now it wants to jump. It will leap out of the water and try and get me. Guys, I am just so frustrated. You have no idea. And I can't remember if I went in further before this dragon or closer. Like, I can't remember. And if that thing is going to take a shot at me now, I'm on the point where I want to cry. I'm literally wishing just to get that little boss bar. No. Fuck's sakes. Yuck, guys, I don't know how long I can still do this. And of course there's a skeleton. So it was near the ocean, or like a river of some kind. I remember I ran past like a lava pit. And it can't be that side, because then I'm going into the jungle, which I know it wasn't in the jungle, it was like this biome. I'm sorry guys, I am really trying. And I am really struggling. Just leave me, please. I have died like 5 times now, I think, to the sea serpent. I have died to the krakens. I have died to that little frost flying devils. I have died, I can't remember even, a griffin. The thing is, why I tend to look at this side is because I know the village is in that direction. This might be, this does look somewhat promising. Let me see. And why I am... this side, it's because when I ran back from that building to, you see, now it becomes a swamp. Maybe I said part, I can't remember. But when I ran back to the village, I knew like it wasn't far. I didn't have to run that far in order to get to the village. I've lost so many resources. And now the question is all of this worth it? Most definitely, because after all this cack I'm going through, I hopefully can fly. And then everything will be worth it. Honestly. I did see something now I wanted to get. It was the lemons. That one is too far out of the way. So now we're getting into another one of these biomes. Guys, I am going to see how far we, and that's a dungeon. I have been here. The fact that I had that nice little step and I didn't have to jump, it was because of the boots. And now I don't have that boots anymore. Now I need to jump every single time. Because I am looking to on the charts. We are 5 minutes away. I have been here. I think actually this is where the griffin, one of the griffins killed me. And I have been trying to I have been here. I have been trying to retrace my steps, but oh, it's difficult. It is so difficult. Anyway, guys, I will eventually get there. The thing is, I don't want to spend time looking for another place because that also took so long. So I am really trying to find this place because I know the trolls is there. So I can spend so much time. That dragon killed me a couple of times. I can spend so much time looking for another place and I don't even know if there's trolls there. I saw this place, I went down, I saw the trolls, so I know they are there. But it's so difficult. It's so. I have really been struggling. You have no idea. Anyway, I think completely lost now. Let me cut it down this way so that I can get the wood. Ugh, but it... Okay, that is really tough, so let's leave that. I haven't been running far, or I didn't run far to get back to the village. Look, sea serpent, see some joust. Hippogriff. I don't even know which way to go. Let's go that way. Okay, so that candle, let me quickly take you. So after this candle, we are going to see the experimental zone. I am looking. I'm looking at the sphere value gap under here. Okay, then we are going to draw this line over almost. Okay, so this it's very choppy. I think this thing is going to be too big to trade today, but we will see. Let's go to the higher time frames. It's a bit of a difficult one. Over here is a support. Right about there. Yeah, this one is difficult. Okay, but nevertheless, we are going to trade the strategy, and we're going to see if the strategy gives us a valid entry. If not, it is what it is. If it does, we are thankful. Sorry guys, I just needed to adjust the camera. I see it moved. Somebody moved my camera. Maybe it was the dog. Okay, but anyway, so let's wait for that, and we can... No, that's not the correct one. Alright, we are going back to the game. So we are going to run... What's this side? Oh, I do miss that stepping boots. So it was basic... It was not an enchantment, but it was like a add-on to the boots I found somewhere. I can't remember where. I just found them. And then I lost them. Typically. So nothing of this seems to be familiar. That's a glass dome. I have been there. Because the USDT, that candle is very big. So I doubt that we are going to get a valid trade there. And why I'm saying that is because if the range is too big, we're not going to take a trade. I have been here. Guys, I've been running around like a maniac. This is not familiar. It tells me we are too far. I think when I ran back the first time I died there. The second time I actually found it, made myself a little sleepover place. But the thing is, it was winter. So everything looked different. I was running on the ocean, or on the ice. These crickets, I do hate them. Luckily it's a small one. I've been running around in this. Okay, we are done. Let me wait. So this is our range. So now we are waiting for candle confirmation outside the range. It's a very big range. It is very, very big. But hopefully we do get a trade. We're still busy with the gold. I just want to adjust this, and then we can have our range. Okay, so now we wait for candle closure outside the range, and then hopefully we get the trade. The short is not looking bad. But let's see, I'm not going to jump the gun. Not on a big range like that. But technically speaking, I should wait until it breaks out the range. We wait for a retest and then we enter a short. But 3 more minutes and the gold is 8 more minutes because we are trading on the 15-minute time frame of the gold. Okay guys, let's get back to the game. I will keep you guys updated. That bird is so noisy. Let me just... Guys, I just excuse the bird. He is having the time of his life. He's making noise and talking and all that stuff, so I don't want to be here. I believe we are close to a dragon. Honestly, I'm just running around willy-nilly in search of that. In search of that place we found. No, shit. No, it's... There's birds again. I do need those to get... Because typically what you need here is a... No. Guys, I'm going to cry if I die now. Just... Of course I would select the pickaxe. Just die, just... I need those feathers for the saddle as well, but now I just got to... We do need to... I think it could have given me more. I have been here. And it's not the correct place. Ugh, guys, I am so tired. Let me... Oh, I'm missing the trades. So that is one of the downsides when we are trading and playing games in a scenario like that. You're so caught up in what's happening on the screen, you're not concentrating yet. So that's one of the most difficult aspects. And it did break through this support more or less. Okay, but maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign for me to, because of the range that's so big, maybe it's just a sign that we need to wait for the retest. Even the gold range is getting ridiculous. So on both, I need to wait for a retest. If the gold doesn't fall further, we can see to enter a short, but the range on both of these are hectic. So again, it comes back to Friday. It's difficult on Friday, at least for me. So let's wait for... Oh, see, keeps pushing down. That's $20. Based on the rules, we now need to wait for a retest. If this thing can just go up a bit further, it's not a bad entry. It's not a bad entry. Okay, let's see. I might take this short. Just for all time's sakes. It is our last day of trading the strategy. That is a bit far. It's more than... Let's keep it to... Of course you will go up after I've taken the trade. I wanted to enter there actually. Okay, but let's see what happens. And this risk is now 2% of my account balance. Okay, but for all time's sakes, we are in the trade. I did take this short. So we will see what's going to happen with this trade. It's going to be 1 minute, then the range for the gold is finished. It's too big for me just to enter a trade now. So the correct thing now to do, we need to wait for a retracement, test of the zone, rejection, and then we enter the trade. So I think if it should go down again, we are near 4,000. I think we're going to test that support again. Just close that fair value gap and maybe we can see it bounce towards the upside. But at least we are in this trade and it does seem to be doing good. So I will keep you guys updated. Back to the game. So this will now be my respawn point. At least we have that. I have been there as well. Got shot by a skeleton there. In the head. And of course I died. But it's... What is this? I haven't seen that before. Poison gland. I'm not going to take the poison gland because I don't want to fill my inventory with unnecessary stuff. I have been there. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's in this forest. Let's see. Maybe it's here. Okay, so that is an OP spider. Again. Of course that will be. Luckily it is daytime and it hopefully won't attack me. So if you kill those you get a lot of XP. Guys, I am really concentrating here. I really just want to find that place and get it done with. You have no idea how long I have been at this. We'll go check that out now. I just want to see. Let's go and see what's this. Okay, this is new. There's iron box. I need iron. Let me see what's in here. Just lapis. And I don't want to take it, because if I take it... Okay, let's not do that now. I have a mission. I want to complete that mission. And that mission is to find the place we are looking for. So the trade on the USDT is doing good. No, 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 no. And no, it's just a zombie. I'm not in the mood. I just want to find the place. If it's not Krakens, it's jousts. And now I will be so warm. And 10 to 1 gets I put there. So let's stay here. That's another dragon. Guys, I have really been at this for so long. Okay, let's cut down a tree. Then I can make a boat and we can row around a bit. Okay. That's not enough. Another one. Okay, let me show you that trade quickly. So, as you can see, we are doing good on this trade. How far this thing is going to go down, I do not know. I believe this is actually not a bad place. It's going to be a 1 to 2 risk versus reward. So I'm going to, and this is what I tend to do, I am prone to move my stop loss too early, but because of this hectic range, I am going to do that again. So we are in the straight. Let's see what happens. We are still waiting for anything happening on the gold. I am cautious for any shorts in the gold. Okay guys, back to the search for the place where the trolls is. Okay, that's fine. That should work. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Otherwise, our inventory is going to get too full. This is another one of those places. The reason why I'm not stopping there, it's because it doesn't look familiar. It is literally not what I'm looking for, obviously. Okay, let's take the boat and be on foot again. Guys, I think I am so lost now. we have a boss bar, but it's not what I am looking for. I believe it might be. It's interesting. Guys, I'm going to pause the recording, otherwise we're going to sit here and watch the whole time just me running around. I will bring you back if there's something happening. Hey guys, I'm still searching, and I'm still finding nothing. Just to show you this beautiful trade we are in on the US30. It is a beauty of a trade. Honestly, I believe we're going to hopefully hit TP now. Hopefully, but hopefully I am going to get TP now, but I did move my stop loss. I paused the recording there for a second. So I will keep you guys updated. It is a beautiful trade. I am so happy with that. Regarding the gold, nothing happens. I think it's because it's on a very difficult place. I think there's going to be a sweep and then it's going to go to the upside. But I am more than happy with this trade on the US30. And if we can get this TP, that means we are profitable in the last 2 weeks. We would have been much more percentage wise if it wasn't for me, but nevertheless we are profitable, and currently it is almost 10% of the capital. It would have been much more than 10%. I think we would have looked at 20% at least, or at least 15%. But yeah, 15 to 20% profit for 2 weeks. I think that's not bad. That is not bad. It's not, again, it seems like it's little, and it is little. I mean, like now it's 30 Rand, but it's, like I said, it's not about how much money this is. It's about the consistency to be profitable. That is the big thing. If you can consistently win trades for a 2 week, let's say 2 week, and you're 70% profitable, then you will be profitable in the long term. And then as you grow, you will increase your lot sizes and everything will be just fun and exciting. But I will keep you guys posted on this trade. I will keep a close eye on it. And in the meantime, we are still in search of a place where the trolls spawn. I will bring you guys back when something happens. Okay, see you guys now. Okay guys, it looks like we are going to hit TP almost. I think I will pause the recording here so that when I just hit resume, we hopefully get that trade. In the meantime, in game, I am still running around. I will keep you guys posted. We are busy. Sorry, it's just something I am seeing now. We're busy forming long wicks and tails. Which tells me this it's a resistance or support. I mean, sorry. Here we are. Okay, we might adjust this TP. It is currently being rejected at the support over here. See, just further back. It is a support. It is a support. Okay. Okay. You see, that is what happens if you don't look any further. So what I might do is it just feels so good when it hits TP, but I can take this trade out manually. I didn't see that support further back on the chart. So what we can do is either wait, maybe it rejects it now and then gives me a big push towards the downside, or we can just move the stop loss and chase it with the stop loss. I mean, I am still happy with that, let's say 20. That is then a 1-to-1, more or less. It's a bit more, but not completely. But let's see what happens. Regarding the gold, nothing. It's just it's rejecting basically. Okay, guys, I will keep you guys posted. Hopefully TP. It might be TP now. It might be TP. Come on, come on. Come on. Zoom out a bit. Give me TP. Oh, it was so close. It was so close. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And that's so irritating. It's so close to TP. I mean, it's so close to TP. Just go already. So what it might do is it might consolidate here now and then have the continuation towards the downside. But I just want TP. That's all I want. Just give me TP. Come on. It was so close. Okay, guys, I might miss it. I might miss this TP if I pause the video. But let's take the chance. Hopefully I don't. Okay, guys, it looks like it's going to take us out on the stop loss, which is not ideal, but again, it is a profit. It's a profitable trade, and I'm more than happy with this. Unfortunately, it didn't hit TP, but I mean, we still have a profitable, beautiful, profitable trade here. It can still turn on a dime, but let's see, let us see. I am still running around in game, so I will, let's see, I think it might take us out. It just might take us out on stop loss, which is in a profit still. So I love doing that as well. When you chase the trade with a stop loss or the price with a stop loss, you do secure a profit either way. I mean, if the market turns against me now and it takes my stop loss, I'm still in a profit. But it's just so nice to know that your TP was hit. Unfortunately, I didn't see that. I didn't look further back on the chart regarding that support. So that is a bit unfortunate. But we are still on a profitable trade, and I am more than happy. Honestly, it's been a good week, and it's been a good Friday at least. It's been a good 2 weeks. It's been a good strategy. I will sit and just review the strategy, but it's really been good. Okay, guys, I think we are going to be taken out on the stop loss. I'm going to pause the video here and I will keep you guys updated when that happens. It might happen now. Sorry, I'm just looking at might. Maybe not. But either way, we are in a profit. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful profit. This is on a resistance. I did see a resistance here. Not a big resistance, but it's a resistance. Small resistance. And remember, we are scalping, so not these big movements. But it's going to take us out now. Almost. Oh, come on. There we go. What? There we go. Almost. It's so close. I can't believe it. Imagine it turns around there. Third time lucky. Here we go. Come on. Almost. There we go. Okay, we are out of that trade. It was a beautiful trade. We did really good on that trade. And I am more than happy. On the gold side, we are looking to see if something happens here. It is a bit of a tricky one. And I did expect this thing to come down here and test. Or just close that. Yeah, it closed the really gaps, all of them. I knew you would. There's a small one on the 15. No, it's gone. Oh, on the 30 minute. But I doubt that it would. I don't know. It might go and touch 4,000 again. Or touch it. Or taste it. Sorry. On my line. If this thing closes above this line or above this place over here, I think we might turn bullish on the gold. I know it says bullish there, but it's not really bullish yet. Okay, but anyway, guys, I am going to pause the recording here and see how far I get with the game, and then I will conclude after there is any progress. Okay. See you guys now. I'm just going to transition. Okay, see you guys now. Okay guys, I just got home. I cannot find that place. I do not know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to call it here for today. I might do a bit of off-screen playing just to see if I can maybe get that place again. I got a few. Okay, no, I can't do that. I got a few items I just want to store. I didn't take that iron blocks I saw because I am too scared I will lose everything anyway. So it is a tough one. Yeah, guys, I am struggling so much. I cannot tell you how frustrating this is. I'm going to keep this because this is what I need for a saddle. So at least I have one of the ingredients. But other than that, I mean, the rest I will cook up some meat at least. And hopefully prepare myself for the next venture. Like I said, I am really trying to find that place. If I do not find it, I think I'm going to force. There must be 2. Where is it? I really am not in the mood for you. I don't know why they are spawning so close to my base now, or my home, because nothing changed. Maybe they just moved spots. But anyway, I'm going to call it here. I will do some off-screen off recording play just to see if I can find that place again, and then I will save there or just place my bed and have that as a respawn point. Regarding the markers, we had a beautiful trade on US30. It was a beautiful trade. I didn't take the valid long trade on the DAX this morning, but that also would have been a beautiful trade. But other than that, we are in a plus. It's not much. Again, it's not about how much, it's about the consistency. So we are going to see what is happening next week. This is our last day with the ORB strategy, and now we are going to do either just gameplay or we're going to do another strategy. I am still deciding to see what to do with what. But anyway, guys, I do hope you like and subscribe and you love the content and like the content. There's a lot of work going in behind it for you guys to enjoy and to see everything that I do, and hopefully we get a strategy that is working for you. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys. Thank you for joining. But thank you for joining the journey. It's going to be still a beautiful journey and a wonderful journey. And we are going to become profitable traders. at this trend, it is looking quite positive. But we will see what the next trading week has in store for us. Okay, guys, see you next week, and I do hope you enjoy your weekend. And yeah, we'll see you. I will see you next week. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.